Hello.
Hello, we're back on, is it 2023-6190 in the interest of Tyrek Gibson? Is that correct, Mr. Sherman?
Yes.
It is,
All right,
Judge.
all right, we recess to uh, amend or correct the default order. Let's continue.
Yes, Judge. Ms. Hardy, as far as retroactive child support is concerned, you're requesting child support from the date of release from Mr. Gibson from TDC from February 1 of 2020 until today's date, correct?
2021. 2021.
2021. Sorry, Judge. I'm not having a good day today, apparently, with my numbers. So 2020, yes, in the amount of $1,937, and you're asking the court to order a payout at $50 a month child support, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And you're also asking the
Right.
for pickup and drop off for the child at your home, even though we're keeping your information
Yes.
confidential. And that is because you do not have any problems with Mr. Gibson coming to your house, but there is another party
Yes.
or another person not a party to this case that your information should be kept confidential from, correct?
Yes.
And have you reviewed and signed these orders today?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to approve it?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. I passed this witness.
Let the court approve the order as submitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Hardy, you are free to go.
Thank you.
All right, this is cause number 2021-48816 in the interest of Darian Ray Dosia. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Tion Venters, I am his mother.
And representing the state.
Andrea Eoff.
All right, and the court will note that the non-custodial parents, Darian Leonard Dosia, and Mr. Dosia was personally served on August 23rd, 2021 at 12:27 p.m. at 9002 Sterling Shire Street, apartment 406 in Houston, Harris County, Texas. And he has not filed an answer. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And he had not made an appearance, correct?
Correct.
We'll proceed by default.
All right. Ms. Venters, will you please state your name for the court?
Tion Venters,
And will you state the name and birth date of your child?
Darian Ray Dosia, December 17th, 2018.
And at this point in time, your child resides with you, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it correct that you and Mr. Dosia are currently married, but you separated in August of 2021?
Yes, ma'am.
And in the time period since you guys have separated, since August, has Mr. Dosia given you any money or contributed to the support of your child?
No, ma'am.
And to your knowledge, do you currently have any sort of support or custody orders in place regarding your child?
No, ma'am.
All right. And are you asking the court today to make you and Mr. Dosia joint managing conservators of your son?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to make you the parent who designates the primary residence within Harris County and counties that touch Harris County?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to give Mr. Dosia a standard possession order regarding the child?
Yes.
And to your knowledge, Mr. Dosia is perhaps currently unemployed. Is that correct?
Yes.
And as we understand it, he has worked on and off in the past, but to our knowledge, generally, his income has not exceeded minimum wage. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is it true that your son is currently covered on Medicaid?
Yes, ma'am.
And is it true that neither you nor Mr. Docia have access to private health insurance?
Not at the moment, no ma'am.
All right. And from what I understand, we will be asking the court to award you first a retroactive child support judgment of $1,400. Is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
And we want Mr. Docia to pay that back at $57 a month. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we will be asking for a monthly child support obligation of $190 a month. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we will be asking for cash medical support in the amount of $57 a month. Is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you believe that these orders, as stated, are in the best interest of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you signed an order that encapsulates all of these provisions?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And are you asking the judge to approve this order at this point in time?
Yes, please.
Thank you. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, the court will approve the order submitted.